Hey Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is your tarot scope for March 2023. I already shuffled your cards, so let's get right into it. So, Gemini, you're starting with the Hierophant in reverse. So, some of you might be dealing with a Taurus, possibly, which is funny because I just did the Taurus reading before this. So, we'll see if there's any parallels there. But regardless, you could definitely be dealing with some type of, well, first of all, March is definitely significant for you with this major arcana coming out first thing. So there's two possibilities here. So some of you are very focused on learning, and you could be even getting into like some occult subjects like the dark arts, like anything from like tarot, astrology to like, I don't know, like alchemy, witchcraft, or ancient teachings, things like that, the spiritual, the mystical. I could go on and on, but something, kind of esoteric and non traditional. You could, whatever you're learning, I feel like you're kind of, it's like a self-learning thing where you are your own teacher and you're sort of just learning intuitively and you're working at your own pace. You could be taking some online courses. You are kind of like your own guru right now. Okay, and then another case scenario, if we're speaking more romantically, this could be you dealing with like a very untraditional relationship. This could also have to do with the lack of commitment. So you could be dealing with someone who is struggling to commit to you or in general, or maybe you could feel like you're dealing with some commitment issues here. So that's just the start, and we'll see what other cards we pull here. Okay, your challenge is High Priestess Reverse. Let's take a moment to appreciate the card. So this is coming out in reverse. So you're struggling to sort of get out of your own head, I feel like. So you could be spending some time in isolation. You might even be feeling like a little bit lonely here. So, and you could be, facing those challenges as someone who has to sort of teach themselves something. And maybe you could be kind of seeking a guru or teacher. You could be just seeking advice in general, sort of looking for someone here to guide you. So you could be feeling like a little bit all over the place, a little bit lost. You could feel like you're kind of struggling to connect to your intuition here, especially if you really are trying to get into like, some of you could be trying to get into like psychic development, and you're facing some blockages here, and maybe you're struggling to trust your own intuition and you're not really sure how strong it is. So your subconscious is Two of Wands. So I think you're definitely struggling to make a choice here, and some of you are literally caught between two different options here. In some cases, it could be vice versa, where you're interested in someone and they have another option as well. But, it could always go vice versa. But I kind of feel like this is more you who has two options here and you're really not sure what to decide. So you might be kind of turning to other people looking for advice. But I think this is one of those things where like nobody knows what's best for you except for you. And this is one of those things where you have to really decide yourself if this is something that you want or not, okay? And maybe you only have one person in mind, but you just like don't know, should I commit to them or not? Or like, should we go the traditional route? Like, should I get married to this person, or should we just kind of keep it for what it is, and just keep it a relationship and not like make it anything like official, or not get the government or anything legal involved in this relationship. Okay, so you could be kind of having those questions. You know, maybe some of you are even married and you don't know if you want to like start a family or not. That could be some of you. On the surface is King of Swords reverse. So you have to cut something out. There's like a need to cut someone or something off. So yeah, you could definitely be, I feel like you have two very strong options here. And you're like, you kind of know if you choose one person, then you can't be with the other. And it's like, if I dedicate myself to this person, I'm cutting off my options with that person. And it feels very final. It feels very dramatic too. This could also be like cutting out old habits, and you're like, if I need to commit to someone, or if I want to take this to the next level, I have to cut out my, I can't be partying as much, or I can't be talking to certain people or whatever. I can't just do my own thing. I have to keep someone else in mind now. This could also be like trying to cut out doubt too. So if this is not romantic and this is more like spiritually focused, and you're trying to cut off those doubts because you're trying to like develop a stronger intuition here. So in your past is Eight of Wands. You're feeling very overwhelmed recently, and things were just moving very quickly. So this could totally be a relationship that like progressed really quickly, like all of a sudden overnight, and it was a lot. It's a good thing, but like a lot was going on. This could just be you like having a lot of thoughts running through your head as well, and trying to do so many things at once, trying to achieve a lot. So it could totally be a relationship that really progressed quickly, and now you're like debating if you want to commit to them, or do you want to get married to them, or like what kind of path do you want to take with this person, or a lot of love offers being thrown your way too, and trying to decide like who you want to focus on. Oh, wow. Okay, we have the Tower coming up. So some of you may be involved with a Scorpio, possibly. There's a Tower moment coming your way, coming into the future. So sometime in March. So something shocking is about to happen. I can't specify. It's going to be very unpredictable. It's really going to throw you off. So this could be so many things. I don't want to make it negative, but it definitely could be suddenly losing someone. Okay, this could be you cutting someone off, and it hits this person very hard because you have to focus on someone else. Okay, or this could be a good thing. This could be like a surprise proposal, or someone coming to you and saying they want commitment, and it just like really surprises you. So it could be positive, could be negative. I like to put that positive energy out there and hope it's a good thing, but it will be very shocking. It will be very unexpected. And it definitely has something to do with like your commitment being tested. So you're coming up as the Eight of Cups. So you do have a lot of soul searching to do. And like I said just earlier, you need advice on something. There's a choice you have to make that you're unsure of. And this is something that other people can't answer for you. This is this is a decision you have to make yourself because you want it, not because someone else wants you to do something. You're definitely you're feeling the road less taken right now, and the universe is calling you to do something different outside of societal expectations, and you're meant to walk a different path. Okay, so you might not be meant to get married. You might not be meant to have that traditional monogamous relationship. You might be on a totally different path, maybe you were born to live a spiritual life and not so much as a romantic one. And you're more here to learn about yourself and just the nature of reality and the nature of spirit. And yeah, this is just very spiritual here, and you're kind of moving away. You could be having like a crazy, like dark night of the soul moment this month, and you're just being called to go within. So if someone suddenly leaves your life or disappears from your life, I feel like this is meant to happen because you really need to go within. You really need to do some soul searching right now. Wheel of Fortune. So whoever you're dealing with is the Wheel of Fortune. So what I get from this is that someone important in your life, this could be your partner, love interest, this could be a close friend or family, someone very important to you in March is going to come to you with really good news. Something really good happened to them, and this in turn is really good for you as well. But it's going to be very shocking. You're going to be like, no way. So like crazy specific example is like this person just won the lottery and they're letting you know and they want to like share their money with you. I don't see that actually happening for anyone, but like, I mean, it has to happen to someone. Someone has to win the lottery, right? But that's just like a very, very general example. But like something crazy shocking happens to someone. It's like too good to be true. And they're coming to you and they want to share this fortune with you. Okay, but you might be feeling kind of confused about what exactly you want to do about this. So you're going to have to do some soul searching to decide what you want to do. The Three of Swords reversed. This has come out for every reading so far. I've only done these 3 readings, but it keeps coming out. And in this position too, this is a good card to get in reverse because upright can signify damage and separation and hurt, but the reverse is like the opposite. It's like forgiveness, renewal, okay, maybe reuniting with someone, coming at the end of a separation. So I feel like you're just going to be really surprised. You know, someone could come to you with like a surprise apology or just like something that you needed to hear, something that helps you find closure and move forward. You're very happy about this. And the last card is the Chariot reverse. So we also have the sign of Cancer coming up. So this tells me someone's coming back to you. I feel like this is someone from your past, like suddenly appearing. Maybe someone who you had problems with, and now they're suddenly coming back with this like big apology. And I feel like it's going to be a good thing. You have a lot of forgiveness and healing because of this, but you know, you might have to take some time to yourself to realize if you want to like actually be with this person or if you want to accept them or not. Yeah, that's basically what I get. So I hope it resonated. Let me know if it did. Let me know what's going on. And be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising. Maybe that one might fit better for you. It might resonate more. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I wish you many blessings.